What is a Polish food hall and why do you need it? We're going to tell you all about it.
Ooh.
Voici Slow Trap.
We're traveling around the world one trip at a time.
Allons-y.
So today we're here at the Fabryka Norblina. I'm probably saying that wrong. We're going to be checking out the inside of this mall. I want to show it to you. And then we're going to go take a look at the food hall and see what kind of tasty things we might be able to have for lunch.
So this is something that I think is kind of unique to Poland. We discovered this on our trip across Europe back in 2023. In Poland, in the major cities, they have what's called food halls. It's like mall food that's inside usually a refurbished factory or something like that, where they've kind of built some upscale shopping and what have you, and inside that space there'll be a food hall. All these different restaurants that you can kind of fast food that you can kind of go and sample whatever, and they also serve alcohol in those areas. So it's kind of a great place to go and people watch and just kind of hang out. It's usually very lively. There are a number of these all around Poland, and especially in Warsaw, there's at least 2 or 3 of these type of food halls. Today, we're at one of these places called Fabryka Norblina, and it is a restored, converted factory where they used to make silver dining ware. All the things that you'd have on a kitchen table, plates and silverware, sauce bowls and what have you, well, that's what they made inside this factory. And they kept some of the machinery that was used to make these items, and they're kind of scattered around, almost like sculptures that you can go up and check out. I just love all the mechanical gears and what have you. And the building's been refurbished, and you can see what it looks like. Somewhere in here is a food hall, where there's all sorts of restaurants that you can go and sample their items. It's kind of a fun thing to go check out on an afternoon.
So the original plan was we're going to come to Factory Norblina and we're going to try out the food town, right? The little food court here in the mall. And I'm looking at these tacos that we got right here. I'm eyeballing them. We're going to try out all this kind of mall food and see what it's like. Because over at Latronia, where we got the hot dogs, it was really good. And we've had several different things over there. So I thought it would be interesting if we did an episode where we kind of sample some of the things there and see what we like. So we're going to try a bunch of different things out and see how they are.
First up, let's start with something simple. Tacos.
Surprisingly, it's pretty good.
Yeah?
They picked the wrong tortilla.
Wrong kind of tortilla?
Yeah, but it's really good. Basically, they tried to do a hot corn tortilla with a flour tortilla.
Yeah.
So it's a little crunchy.
Right.
And
Good corn tortilla is probably difficult to get a hold of.
right. If they picked a flour tortilla, it should have stayed softer. But
Right.
The meat's good.
So this right here costs about $8. $12. About $3 a taco. Some kind of hot sauce there. Did you put that hot sauce on
A
there?
little bit of that. Mm-hmm.
Good. That's a taco that'll pass just about anywhere. I agree with you that they got the wrong kind of taco shell here, but the meat's really good. But I like this sauce here. This sauce is really good. I don't know what this is over here. It's green stuff.
I can tell if it's chimichurri or guacamole.
It might be guacamole. All right. Very successful. This first one is very successful. I would order this again, no doubt. So the whole idea of like doing the beer tap thing over here that they have inside the mall was I thought it was something similar to the beer fountain. I thought it was similar to something like the beer fountain that they have in Zelnik, Slovenia. And you can see our episode all about that, finding the beer fountain. And but they didn't have a cider for bougie. So as soon as I turned around the big bar, of course, they had bottled cider. And what do they have on tap? Pilsner Urquell. I gotta go for it. This is apple cider here. This is Pilsner Urquell from Czech Republic, right? My favorite beer in the world. And they put it in a mug, but before they put it in a mug, just like before with the glass, they put it in a special washer that washes the inside for a certain amount of time. And I asked the guy why they do that, and he said because one, it's required by code or something like that, but also the other guy said it makes the foam better. But the interesting thing is that the glass is not cold. The glass is actually, it was warm when I got it from the washing, and now it's room temperature from the beer. So it's kind of weird that instead of just having a cold mug, they're gonna wash out the inside like that to make the beer taste better. But they don't do it for the other glasses because cider doesn't matter. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your chicken al pastor?
I think I'd rate it a 5.
Just a 5?
Yeah, the meat and the inside, I'd say 7 or 8.
You're hung up on the tortilla.
But the tortilla, yeah. Now I can see, now that we're on the third one, I can see why it was extra crispy, because now it's kind of soggy.
Right.
It's very wet, and I don't know that El Pastor was wet before, but
5, huh?
But it's good.
5. It's a 5. I would say it's a 7 at least. It's very good. Bougie has very high standards.
But I am not a good rater. 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 7. I don't know. It's good.
I'm a very good rater. I have the standards all pegged out in my mind. I know exactly. If I'm telling you it's a 7, it's a solid 7. Don't trust me.
Next on the list is some type of noodles. This would be some type of Singapore or maybe Malaysian noodles. I'm not quite sure, but it looks good.
Now I can tell you right off the bat, it's got a little bit less chicken than the picture. Like the picture, it looked like it had like a ton of chicken on it. Here I only see 4 pieces of chicken. Ooh, the noodles are good. Oh, there's chicken in it. Look at this. Ooh. Chicken or pork strips. I don't know what this is. Wow, for a hearty meal, this is pretty good. They said it was spicy, but it's not that spicy. Go ahead and eat one of those pieces of chicken and see what you think. Oh, no, the big ones, whatever that is.
No, that's okay.
It might not be chicken, maybe it's tofu.
Yeah, this is good.
You don't care for the...
I don't like lo mein noodles.
Yeah.
But it's
This
good.
is like some kind of piece of... Overall value, I would say the man chow mein boat is pretty good value. This is a lot of food. So this is like enough food for 2, maybe 3 people. If you were really hungry and you're just looking to get some calories in you.
And the last item we're going to sample here at the food court is going to be some Indian food. Since we traveled to India, we've gotten inspired and we're looking for Indian food everywhere we go. Let's see what this is all about.
Look at this one. This is something totally different. Check this out.
Yeah.
Look at this. I don't know what that is. This is... Ooh. This is Indian. Whoa. This may be some type of like sweet plum sauce. Ooh, the green is like something. The green is something unexpected. It's really interesting. Pretty good. Now you want to see something weird, look at that. Wow. It's really good.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
I did. I tried it. I liked it.
Did you try it with
I
the
didn't
green?
No. But I like chicken.
I like the chicken.
Yeah. I like the crisp on it.
I like the crisp on it, man. I agree with you. So the first one was tacos al pastor, and that cost 44 zloty, which is about like 12 US dollars. And then the next one was man chow mein. It's basically spicy chicken chow mein. It's this big bowl right here. That was also 44 zloty. And the last one was the Indian one. That's fry 65. It's like a dry version of what I think is chili chicken. That's what it reminds me of from India or Bangladesh. All right, Bougie, let's figure out here what we got here. So now we're down to these two here. We got to rate these here. So the man chow mein, what would you say that is? You're not a big chow mein person.
It reminded me of cafeteria food in China,
Yeah.
right? It's fine.
What'd you give it?
Well, I don't know because I don't like chow mein. So, but it's very flavorful.
It's flavorful. I would say this is the best value here, but that being said, overall food quality-wise and taste, I would say the man chow mein is a 5. Pastor tacos are a 7. Man chow mein's a 5. Now the question is, what about this Indian thing here? And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is an 8. I think this is an 8.
I'm gonna say this tastes like what we order for us at our Indian restaurant, just a snack version.
Yeah.
We get chili chicken. It's nice and
Yeah.
red and saucy.
Yeah.
And
It's got a good
this
fry.
Looks like they fried it as a snack.
Yeah. And
Nugget.
yeah, this is proper. It's really good. So I would say an 8. And it's also the one that took the longest to prepare. We had to wait for it a little bit, but it was well worth it. It's spicy, and when you put that green sauce with it, man, that's something I never had before. Very good.
Which one would I go back and get a second helping of? Probably the tacos al pastor, I would think. It's a pretty good finger food. Maybe this fry 65. It's really good. But they're kind of two different distinct flavors.
No trip to a Polish food court would be complete without some sort of dessert. All right, what do you got there, Bougie? What do you got? This is our last thing, right?
This is mascarpone and berries, wild berries, blueberries, blackberries, and kind of cheesecakey, like mascarpone cheese.
This is a handmade ice cream from a place called Mini BB here inside the factory, and it's really good. It's very creamy. And it's got like blueberry in it. It's very, very good. Yeah, that right there, that's a 10 out of 10. That's delicious. Well, there you have it, a Polish food hall showdown. Be sure to join us on our next adventure. We're making our way through Scandinavia and the Baltic countries. You're going to want to check them.
Bonjour mes amis, mets un pouce et abonne-toi à Slow Travel.
Bougie wants to remind you to subscribe to the channel. This channel would not be possible without your support. Thank you.
Merci.